showdown in the NFC South. It's the Falcons and the Panthers, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 22.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to uptown Charlotte and rain-soaked Bank of America Stadium. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap between the Atlanta Falcons and the Carolina Panthers. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. Timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. And incomplete to open things up.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
To throw again on 2nd down, Ryan. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Touchdown, Falcons! Cordero Patterson, his 11th touchdown on the year, and the Falcons have taken the early lead. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And the last play, a really nice run that culminated in the touchdown. Takes it at the 7. Play action. It's Lawrence. And that's incomplete. Trey McKinney, the tight end, his intended target. And it's 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got him in. Complete. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They go play action with Lawrence. Dancing to his left. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect. How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Ryan to throw. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. Ryan. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago. And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Justin Madubuike in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year. On 3rd down, Ryan. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And they will rally and stop him short of the 1st down. They get him to the ground at the 26. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their 2nd drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field. Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they do the interception and finish off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 5 catches, 53 yards, and a touchdown. When you turn in good, consistent performances, and he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great effort there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football. Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. Cordero Patterson. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Falcons. Cordero Patterson with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. Looking into the raindrops, and he muffs it. They go play action now. Lawrence. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is finally out of bounds all the way down at the 30. A big play there for Carolina. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. On play action, Lawrence. Got an open man. It's McLeod. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throw left side, take it in by McKinney. And the Panthers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Trey McKinney, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 20. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
This is what made the West Coast offense a staple around the NFL in the 80s and 90s. You don't have to push the ball deep downfield to come up with big plays, and there's an example of that. Right.
Touchdown! A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 21-14. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. This one fielded at the 5. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Going for the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 35. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play there for Carolina. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A great effort there. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And we are tied here in the second quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Gonzalez to add the PAT. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. From the 29, Ryan. That's Cordero Patterson hauling it in. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Falcons. Cordero Patterson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied here in the second quarter.
Well, and this is where quarterbacks' passing numbers sometimes get a little bit more inflated than they should, because this is a short little pass, but it goes for big yardage.
Yeah, and this just looked like a simple, ordinary play to start, but boy, did things change.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused. And got his man complete. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A big play there. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Panthers strike quickly here for 6 points. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 21. They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. On 2nd and 11 now. Ryan. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down.
Justin Madubuike.
What a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them running the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Got this complete to the tight end Pitts.
And all the way down to the 39. It's a big play there for Atlanta. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. A shotgun handoff to Patterson. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Ryan.
And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in.
From the gun on 3rd down. And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down.
Justin Madubuike.
He continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was really easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. And here's a pass on first down. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away, not intercepted.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A great play there. His second TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Panthers add on to their lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're able to complete this one to McLeod. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That's taken in by the tight end, McKinney. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. And they're going to speed things up here. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Lawrence. Throw left side, complete to McLeod. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Lawrence. And it'll be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And the Falcons are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Ryan. This one left side caught by Patterson. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. From midfield now, here's Ryan. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Patterson. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and short. Meanwhile, Ryan's throw into the hands of Pitts here. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
And did he have enough? He did. He kept it on line and managed to tuck it into the bottom right corner. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with Lawrence's arm, they may give him a shot to let this thing rip downfield. We'll see. He's got McKinney complete to his tight end.
So we've reached, due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got a man complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. 75 yards. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. To throw is Ryan. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. From the shotgun, Ryan. And it's caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Falcons get a bit closer. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. So that drive, 4 plays. And the Falcons score to cap it off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So here are the Panthers set to take over. They've gone 2 months without a loss. 8 straight wins for them. And they've got the lead here in this one as well, trying to make it 9 in a row. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Play action. It's Lawrence. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. And he's got the hook up to McLeod. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Looking left side, and it's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And that is incomplete.
After what they've faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, that has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. DJ Chark with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Panthers add on to their lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This will be fielded inside the 5. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
They'll run on first down. Patterson, nifty move there on the run, but ultimately brought down at the 25. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Oh, it's intercepted. He's trying to get it to Ridley. Dante Jackson picks it. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Gonzalez now to have the extra point. And the lead is now 24. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Taken in at the 3. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up. But you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary in that last possession, though.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now Ryan. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 7 yards, the pickup there. On 2nd down, it's Patterson, and he'll be brought down at about the 42. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Ryan. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright, and this score will stay right where it is.
I tell you, it's not easy kicking field goals in the best of conditions. Yet in a downpour like we're in right now, it makes it that much harder, and sure enough, they can't convert here.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in their second-half blowout material. Now Lawrence. Got an open man, it's McLeod. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there. With touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Panthers get another 3rd-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And we have seen a decline in the numbers. Where does the fault lie? Just him? Maybe the guys up front? Combination?
Well, as you and I both know, it's almost always a collective deal. But in this case, I think maybe the offensive line got a little overconfident. They had blocked so well in the first half, picked up on what the defense was doing. I think we've seen an adjustment now that they have not picked up on, and now they're being a little bit overwhelmed.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Ryan.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Ryan. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Here's Thomas Morstead now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out of there. Fair catch called for. No gimme in these conditions, but he's able to work this one in. So a change of possession here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have picked up right where they left off in half number 1, just looking really dominant, extending this lead.
And it's fun to see when teams actually do that, because so many times you go into the half after playing well, and you kind of relax a little bit. We've got this. We can kind of punch the button whenever we get good and ready. But for a team to keep the intensity and keep the execution up and come back after the half and play so well, that's actually really, really nice to see.
And a pedal to the metal. That's what was. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A great effort there. With touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Panthers have got it on cruise control. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that will extend this big lead. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and the end result, a Panthers touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
Now a hit and a loose football, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
As that ball got away from him, and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They go back to Reddick. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there. His 17th touchdown now on the season.
And the Panthers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Just a 4-play drive that time, and it results in a 4-yard touchdown run.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Atlanta prepped and ready for its next possession. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield?
And yet again, Ryan is intercepted.
Dante Jackson picks it. And the return will stop right around the 25. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right?
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great effort there with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Panthers are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this fourth quarter lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, I think that the folks here would hope that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a support. Pressure comes in, he's brought down, it's a Panther sack. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. To try again after the sack, Ryan, and this is caught by Evans. His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first, and it'll bring up third down now. Here's Ryan to throw. And he's got it to Patterson, complete. And he's going to get this deep on the Carolina side of the field. It's a big play there for Atlanta. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Here's Ryan. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That catch good for only a couple. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Throwing again on second down. Ryan, throw out right, taken in by Patterson. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
First and goal. 11, 20, 51.
Here's Ryan. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. He's got daylight. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown. Gonzalez to add the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. It's the correct call.
Well, Charles, before the game, we were talking with him and said, hey, you know you're close to 65,000 career passing yards.
I know. How did you do that?
He just kind of smiled and walked away, but he just passed that number, 65,000 career passing yards.
I always get a kick out of it when they don't want to talk about it. But if you had said a number that was incorrect, he would have corrected you, and then said, but I'm not really thinking about it.
Congratulations, Noah. Now just 5,000 away from 70K. Unbelievable. Ryan's throw taken in by Ridley here. And he's got this down to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Again, Ryan. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Ryan. Wide open receiver complete. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Extra point splits the uprights as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
This one taken just inside the 10.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Here's Lawrence.
They're able to complete this one to McLeod. And down inside the 15 he goes.
On play action, Lawrence.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Gonzalez now to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. 5 plays there on that drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Now Ryan on 1st down. He's going to have the hook up to Gage.
7 yards, the pickup there.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Ryan.
That's complete to his running back, Evans.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now it's Ryan. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete.
3rd and 2, now Ryan. And now here is another interception.
Picked off by J.C. Horn.
There he goes left side.
Get off the field.
And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Gonzalez to add the PAT. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
We'll see if they go back to base. On first down, Ryan.
Right back to Pitts again.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. They'll throw on first down with Ryan.
Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. One last shot for Ryan. And he's got his man in stride, complete. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put the